Preach is crying right now, swinging from a monkey branch, eating a banana, playing some Donkey Kong on an N64 because he's a stupid prick. He's a window-licking stupid nigga.
What?
What?
He's chewing spade a spade. Mad respect to minorities. What the fuck? Stop!
What?
I want to get another... What? I don't endorse this.
Welcome back to Ran-DomU. It's go time.
Optimus, maximize!
I just want to go ahead and apologize in advance for some of the language that will probably be shown here in this video. All this video was on YouTube, so I do know that it should be user friendly enough for the interface. But shout out to MTR, O'Shea Duke Jackson, Playback, and also Abin Preach for allowing me to use their videos. I'll also leave a link in the description, so if anybody wants to follow those channels, feel free. You know those moments when you're watching Family Guy and the joke just extends on like way too long, and you're kind of like, you know, we got it, you know, you can end the joke now. That's a lot what this is like. But this time the joke's not even funny, not even from the origin. It's just clownish, idiotic behavior. I mean, it's sad. I mean, it's really Neanderthalish. I mean, speaking of Neanderthals, they're talking about, you know, Abba and Preach being monkeys. I mean, they're the ones who's really acting apish. Like, it'd be funny if it was like, you know, something nuanced or something new with the racism, but it's just old tropes. It's stuff that was never funny, and you're trying to make it funny now. I mean, it's another reason why racism is just stupid and lame, and why nobody cares for racists. They never have new material. It's just the same old jokes. And damn, at some point in time, you have to evolve the jokes. I mean, it can't just be bananas and you know, and all that, man. It can't be that. Or Black is Midnight. I mean, all the stupid. I mean, dude, they're old. They're old jokes. And it wouldn't be that big a deal if it wasn't coming from somebody so insecure as y'all. I mean, y'all are the most insecure people I've ever seen. At least on the internet, especially on YouTube. Now, y'all got a big following, but I mean, quite frankly, it's time to reconsider if y'all are following Fresh and Fit.
Seriously. Buy like a long.
Pause. Never ever compare that MYRON dude to them fucking Jews, you motherfucker.
Whoa.
Okay? We don't ever compare them to Jew 3, motherfucker. Alright, don't do that. Don't do that. I will find you, you fucking stinky looking piece of shit. You go fucking back on the right here. I don't like you already. I can see why this MYRON individual wants to kick your ass.
I disavow this.
Let's see. Are you niggas not entertained watching this shit? You guys better like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
Join the locals, so you got a locals.
Join the locals as well for Sticko. You need some food.
Okay, now let's see. 3 minutes and 44 seconds in. They haven't said fucking anything. If you guys don't understand, let's see.
Yeah, because that guy on the left looks like a monkey. What the fuck?
Whoa, no.
He does. He does. He looks like a monkey. Y'all niggas don't believe me? I'll show you right now. You look like a nigga.
The privacy of their home. Yes. When they're mad about something, they don't make business moves. They don't do things strategically. They just run around like monkeys.
They make monkeys. That's a high value.
That is a high value man.
That's a high value.
This guy's apparently now the new leader of the Red Pill.
You damn right there, high value man. They say more lies than your monkey asses have. What the fuck are you niggas doing? Y'all sitting there in that tight ass room. Okay, let's react to this video today. Okay, what else are we gonna do? Ooh, are we gonna help them make no money? I will go ahead and make the racist comments. I will go ahead and make fun of the way you monkeys look. I will go ahead and make fun of the way you retards speak. I will roast you motherfuckers because I have no filter. Welcome to Rumble, bitches.
If I was a big enough channel, they'd be calling me a monkey next. Beta. That's all they are. They just reek of beta. Even though I don't even like talking about people in those terms, alpha, beta, but that's the language they like to speak. And they call themselves alpha men, alpha dogs. And quite frankly, they're just some asshole bitches. It is literally the cringiest shit I've ever seen.
Miss you guys, like, I can't believe how Let me. That's the only thing they added besides.
They got nothing.
They
There's a reason why they blocked me. They took their video down. These motherfuckers are pussies. Preach is crying right now, swinging from a monkey branch, eating a banana, playing some Donkey Kong on an N64 because he's a stupid prick. He's a window licking stupid nigga.
What?
What?
He's chewing spade a spade. Mad respect to minorities. What the fuck? Stop!
What?
I want to get another. What? I don't endorse this.
Now, something might top it tomorrow, but as for now, this is it. Another reason why I always call them insecure is because, like, you know, bro, they're black. I mean, Fresh is black as they get, and ugly. And they want to call, I mean, and MYRON is black and like Middle Eastern or something like that. And I mean, really, it really shows how much self-hatred they have, which is unfortunate. Because I mean, I love being black, but I mean, even though people get that mixed up all the time, I'm not mixed. I am actually black, but still, it's just one of those things. Like, I don't understand how people could be so hypocritical and act like they don't know that. And so do the fans. Like, all the people that subscribe to their channel, they just never acknowledge any of the hypocrisies. And they keep throwing them money.
Cared about Kevin Samuels' death, right? Look at the super chats they got that day. Don't believe me? Ask Kevin Samuels' best friend, Jeff.
They keep throwing them money that they don't have. I know most of these people who follow these guys aren't old. They're young kids who don't have the money they have to just donate to their channels. They've made these dudes millionaires off of nothing. Off of being clowns. Like, what you see in these clips is who they are. That's the real person. That's why they get no b****. That's why I don't get any. Because they're like this.
Tell you this. Abba and Preach went to their studio. I'm going to keep saying this, and I've been saying this even before Abba and Preach admitted it. Want to know how MYRON and Fresh and Fit treats their guests? They talk shit about them behind their back. That's what they do. Want to know how fake and phony they are? They did the same thing when it came to Kevin Samuels. See, Kevin, before Fresh and Fit even had 30,000 subscribers, want to know who really took Fresh and Fit to another level of exposure? Yeah, I'll tell you who it was. It was Kevin Samuels. He flew himself down to Miami. He collaborated with them on live streams. He did everything. Then it came a little bit of an issue about a time slot thing. But even before that, once he came down there, they were calling him the F word. Want to know how I know that? MYRON called me and he told me that not only did he say those things about Kevin Samuels, he even said negative things about Steph is Cold, because Steph is Cold refused to go to the show. Not to throw my brother in the mix, but they said that about him. And if you don't believe me, that evidence is out there. He told
They're no different when they're one-on-one with a woman. They're trash. And they want to sit there and act like they're, you know, hey, helping people get in a better lifestyle, getting fit, getting fresh. That's the whole point of the whole entire podcast, which, well, at least it was supposed to be. But then it turns into this.
Yo, Rich, you look at it.
In the islands, we say Banabati man. Straight!
Do you boo boo? Do you boo boo? Oh yeah! I fucking preach! I wear liquid those for fun! I'm a fucking retard! Let me talk shit on the I'll free you! I got a problem with you!
Yo! That nigga called me goofy? Look at you, bro. You're goofy.
Any man that can boogie is on the
Bro, you are a fucking home nigga, what's on the song? Lady got it's gonna be okay. These niggas are roasting me. It's gonna be okay. What the fuck is going on? Welcome. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, he's chewing his Ethernet. Hey, Rich! Yo, Rich, you're overdosing on the warrior gene, bro.
Fat ugly white!
I need to test. I need to get the.
That's in my language too, actually.
See, you need to put on a seatbelt.
Stop jab, reach, I could KO you, but don't fucking throw that spear. These are disgusting animals. That's why they look like animals. These guys are fucking animals, bro. Dude, he fucking runs with all fours like a fucking animal.
And Myron's always going on these rants. Like these racist rants that he's went on about Abba and Preach. I mean, this is something that he's clearly felt and said before somewhere. Like I'm thinking he probably started spouting off like this one day whenever he almost like he had got brake checked or something on the highway, and then you just get angry and mad, and instead of road rage and going out and shooting somebody, he just started spitting off a whole bunch of racism about himself. And so this was just easy for him to regurgitate and start over. Like I hope everybody understands what we're witnessing is a meltdown. This man is having a meltdown. He's been attacked over 21 different times on Abba and Preach's channel. Well, both of them, but Fresh doesn't seem to be getting up in his feelings as much. I haven't seen Fresh hop up and start babooning around, because if they want to talk about monkeys, I mean, you know, that's why Fresh didn't really say a whole lot when they started making these jokes. Pretty sure he might have heard that one a time or two.
Start running around making monkey noises and calling Preach and Abba monkeys.
Just in case they're making fun of black people trying to make them look like monkeys.
Moral high
fucking
ground.
fag.
That shit
Trying to
was really
take
bad,
the high
bro.
road, trying to virtue signal. I knew your bitch ass was gonna do this. Man,
I didn't think they were gonna do that.
If I saw your dumb ass in front of me, I'd hang you, motherfucker.
Bro, moral high ground, like, in case you really say.
I'd hang you, motherfucker.
And once again, another point back on them being alpha and whatnot. I mean, the silly part about this is that they're upset because these guys made fun of them. They cracked jokes and they got hurt. Like when you start literally hopping around your set on a podcast, I mean, you've pretty much gone Full Metal Jacket. I mean, they call him Frank Castle, but I mean, really, he looks, nothing about this is tough.
Let's play that clip.
So what we're going to do here, guys, is we're going to go through a lot of the lies, because what I want you guys to understand is that these guys are a reaction channel. They edit their clips and they put it in a certain way to spin the narrative a lot of times that isn't true. A lot of you guys are like, Myron, why are you responding now? Just let it go, blah, blah, blah. What you guys don't understand is that these guys have been talking shit for the better part of damn near 2 years. They've released 20 plus videos on us, attacking us. And then, hey, at some point, Frank Castle's got to come out and hold these fucking ass clowns accountable, because they've been lying to you guys. I'm about to expose the lies.
And
now,
I seriously doubt Myron would give a fuck if they did all these hit pieces on him and lies if they never came to his fucking house.
Yeah, I wouldn't care.
This is fucking personal. This is the worst thing you could do. These are disgusting animals. That's why they look like animals.
Oh my goodness.
so real quick, just so y'all know,
And then real quick, people say all the time, yo, Fresh and Myron, why is this so personal? Well, when someone makes 20 videos about you and they lie about you for 20 videos, bro, you're going to be taking it personal on some level. So it is what it is, bro.
yeah, bro, and
Who the hell are you? I'm PC Principal. Oh, nice. We're all PC too. No way. There's more PC bros here? Yeah, dude. Ohio State. Sweet bros. Texas A&M. Bro, I had no idea there were like-minded individuals in this town who defended social minorities. We should all hang out. We should totally hang out. We should all get a house together and unite our tolerant views. Fucking do it, dude. Fuck yeah.
None of this is masculine. Neither is having a sugar daddy website. Neither is bashing OnlyFans models on a daily and nightly basis. And neither is throwing a hissy fit over you getting your feelings hurt. And they talk about the downfall of men. Like, this is why dudes are sorry now. Like, we're sorry. I mean, women are sorry too, but like, dudes, we whack. As a whole, like, some of us, like, we got it. But there's a good chunk of us out there, And I guarantee you that he's going to be the first person that says that this was taken out of context. Out of context. Because everything's taken out of context now. When it's like, no, dude, we got all the context we need. Like, it was literally on a 2-hour, like, live stream. You went on and on for a long time.
Doing everything in their power to keep this Albanian fuck out the video.
Zerka, they put a KKK hood over you.
I'm staying out of this video. This guy's unhinged, bro.
I'm on it. I know you ain't talking, nigga. You, whatever the fuck you are. You over here doing that white powder on your nose, you fucking rude. I'm completely sober. I don't do no drugs. I just drink a little bit of Red Bull and a little bit of whiskey. But other than that, you a fucking pussy. Let's keep going, Ran. Oh yeah, I've been waiting 2 years for this one. I've been watching from the sidelines. I've been in the hyperbolic time chamber training. I'm ready.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
Where did the hat?
I'm cooking.
You look really fucking racist, bro.
This is
Like, if this was a live bit, if this was a comedy skit, or if you were on the Showtime on the Apollo, you would have got booed off a long time ago. I'm sorry, man. This was a whack. This was whack. This bit wasn't good. I don't understand why you're trying to nuke your channel. And also, you're gonna nuke Sneako's. I mean, Sneako just tried to like rebirth his career on Rumble, which, I mean, quite frankly, this is his fault because he allowed him on there and he knows what he's gonna say. So, I mean, I'm not gonna really be throwing any lifesavers or any floaties out there for Sneako. I mean, he's on his own on this one. I thought he found himself. I thought he got a new religion and became more aware and more open to ideas and accepting of things, but not accepting of all things. Like, I know he says he doesn't stand for it, but I mean, you could have been like, hey, yo, like, we need to just cut the stream. You can't be doing this here. Like, some things you just either stand for or you don't. And people always act like if you don't say anything, like, oh, that doesn't mean I didn't agree with it. I mean, or I didn't mean I agree. No, man, if you don't say anything and you don't challenge it, it pretty much sounds like you are okay with it. And that's why people have a problem with stuff when people say stuff and they don't have it challenged. When somebody's just sitting there just like, yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, but at some point in time, you got to say something. You can't just let that go on. It's like the host of the whatever podcast. I mean, that dude was out there trying to deny all the accountability of all the stuff that was said on his podcast by all the dudes who are now getting busted in the red pill manosphere. Like, I mean, he's over here like, how's it my fault as the host? How is it my fault as the host? And it's like, dude, it's your fault. Because you're the host. You manipulate the conversation, man. You change the directions of it, left and right, whatever way you want it to go. That's the way it's going to go. And you already showed that during the podcast already. So to sit here and act like you can't control whatever these people are saying or whatever, you can dictate what the direction it's going. You have no problem cutting off all the chicks, but you can't stop any guys. Like, where's your balls, dog? Like, where's your balls? What I pretty much learned in the last, like, 2 years is that most of these dudes who have their channels with a lot of, like, subscribers and whatnot, some of them they're lacking the most basic of people skills, the most basic of awareness. Like, they can't run businesses. They can't even manage a small team correctly without having some form of, like, dysfunction or discord.
Know how to respond to you. They'll just say like, oh, you made monkey noises. You're a racist person.
Which, by the way,
It was retard noises to be exact, because I was calling Preach a retarded window licker. But after looking at that Donkey Kong photo, I can conclude that he's also a monkey.
okay, all right.
Like, bro, I'm ready to end them. Like, they want to go here and say, you're a racist, Myron. Cool. The fucking Arab guy that's also black, that literally, like, I hit so many different check marks for the KKK. Y'all want to call me racist? Cool, you fucking fat.
Yes, absolutely. You can be racist. You can be racist as hell, just like you have shown. And the funny thing is, like, Pearly actually, she was smart enough to just kind of not respond. And actually, by her body language, you can tell that she was genuinely like, yo, like, this is sus.
That white supremacist that was just on stream.
Yeah, I think I caught a little. That was a little hardcore. This is a little hardcore even for me.
I'm glad you didn't show up in a white hood, Nick. That would have optics, you know?
I was going to do the MAGA hat, but it wouldn't go as hard as the white hood, so.
Nick, your followers are going to Myron now. You got competition.
That's true. Both of you guys are, it's like I'm being outdone. I thought I went pretty hard in November.
You got Myron leading the dissident right now.
Yeah, it's a couple of Albanian and a black guy gonna outrace.
It just goes to show how things have changed. Because I remember when Dave Chappelle did the Clayton Bigsby shit back in the day, it was fucking hilarious. But nowadays you do that shit, they're like, oh.
Tony, what are you doing? What the fuck are you?
I heard that some of y'all were raising the salute, so I decided to come back.
Let's go. Poor Sneako. Pearl rolls out. Oh, come on.
No!
We're down. Let's go.
Come on.
No.
Let's go. We're down for whatever.
Let's do it.
It was a Nick's wet fantasy for content creators.
Come on.
I can't believe
said we're racist.
This really is the red pill community.
You were calling us feminist liars for a long time, but I told you, everybody ends up.
Nick,
Yeah.
this is you're a political operative. This can't be good for your career.
No, this is.
This is my bread and butter. This is what I live for.
Bread and butter and the napkin.
Well, what's funny though is like a lot of this stuff is just fun. I mean, here's the problem.
It's just
when
Halloween. Put a Halloween banner on us.
Yeah, he's a ghost. He got a rock. But when they say like, oh, you're racist, you did this, you did that. Like for me, my life started politically when I just started saying like, okay, whatever. You know, you're racist, you're this, you're that. Okay, anyway. I feel like so many people are.
Now, I do agree with Abba in that orange is a better color on Pearl. Now, it doesn't make her a head turner, but it does compliment her well. And also, how racist did you have to be for Nick Fuentes, the known white supremacist himself in the flesh, was like, yo, you know, I was gonna go MAGA, and I was gonna try MAGA, but I couldn't top that. Not the hood, not the monkey sounds. I didn't even want to do that, and that was from him. Like, racist is racist. None of this was in good taste, so it's just racist AF. But also in the video, I couldn't help but notice that Pearl was still hanging in there, just lightly in the corner. But hey, you know, I mean, if you're gonna be in, you might as well just go ahead and stand in the picture. I mean, you already trying to steal the views. Like, you're on this platform so you can go ahead and share it with your audience, so you can therefore maybe grow your audience even more. So if you're trying to grift, keep grifting. So might as well put your face in front of it now. Don't run. Just don't run. This is literally the holy grail for content creators. This is exactly what we want to see. Something so inflammatory, so obviously stupid, that we all can benefit from it. At least a little bit. Even a channel like mine.
Apple in the dark, if you know what I'm saying. Like, in general, me and Fred,
Black women, and they said some of the most racially insensitive things imaginable.
good. You know, sometimes if they're, you know, Redbone, but like in general, me and Fresh don't dabble in the dark, if you know what I'm saying.
Bro, you are a fucking homo. I think we're the first ones really calling them out at this point. They've been lying to y'all for years, and they're dumb fans in the back. Oh, fresh and fraud, fresh and fraud. Yo, Preach is like a. It looks like a.
You should see him build momentum. What the?
Yo, every time this thing, we got a problem with you.
Imagine them.
Nigga looks like a monkey. Preacher's over there looking like Magilla Gorilla and Donkey Kong having a baby. Preach like uses his head. Look
Reach, stop, reach, listen to me.
that these dudes.
Now, I'm not letting Fresh off the hook here either. I mean, he can't even pull the pubes out of his teeth for nut swinging off of MYRON so long. And what does Fresh actually bring to the podcast? I mean, he doesn't bring anything like intellectually nuanced or anything like that. Also funny that they keep making monkey jokes. Cause when I look at Fresh, only thing I keep thinking of is that little dude that's next to Dr. Mephisto from South Park. Like, what is that guy? That's what Fresh is. Now, to wrap this video up, because if I don't, it's going to become incredibly long-winded. But I'm going to show you this clip from NTR's channel where he was talking about MLD, the guy I was talking about in my previous video about insecurity, because this man apparently had liposuction.
Women. I actually did a video on this gentleman a couple of days ago. He's the Endure gentleman on the Whatever podcast, and then went over the Valuetainment and got sunned by a very masculine young woman for essentially calling her fat within her comment section on some video that she was in.
Can somebody tell me what I said that everybody's so upset about that I'm still waiting on?
What was the example that, just to be clear?
I'll do the three. Was it three? Nah, I'm pretty sure it was, is this chick supposed to be attractive? 1. 2, she's 40 pounds too heavy. Yep. XYZ, something about weight. I wouldn't listen to her. Like, you just went on a rant. It was like.
How do you know that that was him, though?
Because it was his name with the check mark in the chat.
Well, apparently, this joker went and had liposuction done. Really? Think about the psychology of the insecurity. This guy shames a woman for what he thinks is overweight as a way to project his own insecurities regarding his own weight onto her. And there goes the psychology right there, guys. The want to hit the easy button to achieve something that should be difficult is deep-rooted within both men and women today due to insecurity.
My bad, I lied. I got one more point to make, and it's after I play this clip right here.
With these idiots is you can't out-logic them. You have to just clown them. That's what I figured out after everything, because they're gonna always take things out of context. So you know what? You wanna call me a racist? Let me put this on and roast you motherfuckers. You are monkeys. That's how you gotta go with them.
Now, the most ironic thing of all is the point that he's trying to make right here, saying that you gotta resort to insults, insecurities to make fun of these dudes because you can't intellectually articulate an argument that can compete with these guys. So the fact that you're calling them monkeys and not evolved And the fact that you can't evolve your conversation to the point where you can actually debate somebody back and forth without coming with insults and hitting below the belt, you know, it kind of becomes a very moot point. It's just more than shocking that he actually said this, and I guess it's gonna be, it's up there. So thanks for tuning in. This has been Mike Talk, so like, share, and subscribe, please, and I'll see you soon. Hi, if you like that content, please hit any of the buttons below and subscribe to the channel. And if you liked any more of the content, please hit any other videos and continue viewing. And if not, then just have a great rest of the day. Thanks for listening.